Welcome, welcome. If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask. Casita Vetta's servant? He tried to sneak into one of my rooms. I had the guards toss him out on the street. Of course you would. Just speak.
I hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths. I see. My thanks for clearing that up.
In any case, we hope you enjoy your time. I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms...
After the Hollowborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine. This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman.
It just seems like it was empty.
I see you brought your pain. It eases my pain. More than that is an affected glory were neat. Aye, 'twas. That one we're tree and her the glan fathens right. I think we both can't a pint yet with age. I ranged for years seeking a aye, I did. At the time it seemed recht. Aye, less there's anything you need.
Sure. Why not?
Please leave. What are you doing? Get out!
Leave it to me. Why not?
Quench your thirst on the way up the mouth, spirits and the like? Between us?
See and not be seen. Sure.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that! Madico!
It's mine now. No sweat.
That flaccid pazzo! Imp, you had none of that, huh? That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fassina. Ah, very funny. Bertenno just took... He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Archimedes' grimoire if you're that curious. You do not know, Archimedes. Whatever he loses from those... Not that it's any of your business. I got into the construct's guts and marked off Bertenno as a safe visitor, so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again. You will? If you are You look capable. A discount goes without saying. I do not know where Bertenno fences. He mentioned that he owes money. Bertenno stole Rokawa's fingers to pay off his debt. If Archimedes finds out, he will boil me into broth for his imps. He said that he's in debt to our... Suddenly, my whole existence... I am the apprentice of he of men. What few spells I know. He made me conjure a household stuff. I think it's because he knows he makes me call him by the... I can also call him by the titles. To me, he's the brick...
Fortune for a pun, good sir? Salutations. Do you... I see a fork in the road. There's a statue of a human. Someone I can see no more. Unless you give me another pyre. I just told you an accurate fort. Oh, Ifrin, you were right. I can't... I got on Archimedes' back. I'm not really supposed to chat. Sure, all the time. The Queen is too pleased to have it. I can't blame her.
My eyes are peeled. Pretty good, huh? There. Done. Leave it to me. Why not? Leave it to me. Why not? To see and not be seen. Would you look at this? No sweat. Got it.
You had no right to interfere in Rauatai's business. I don't give two pyres for your...
If this is what passes for Rauatai and diploma...
If you've come to see Archimere...
Tamar and I wanted something from...
The wizard got his hands on a hole in the middle of my negotiation.
The Harapo epic belongs to the who. I might as well adjourn to the...
What a load of... You island rats can barely...
Scamper back to the Brass Citadel and spin your own plots. I will happily do the same for me. Ah, these are frustrating. Akira, it could prove a touch. The story could speak the language structure. We could even... Akira. From the... Unfortunately for Akua. Akira. Unfortunately for Akua. They think the tablet can show them... Well, Akira. It's a mythical... It is I only tell you that the epic is supposed... Nothing as dramatic as stories are all... Akira. There's always Fascina. Archimere seems to enrage those of his inner circle. Hawana culture isn't business, you company drudge.
Sure.
The sea is true home. That's what you want. Sprout wings like imp, huh? Fly up the balcony. Doors are for ground meat. Archimere doesn't let worthless idiot outside after worthless idiot sprayed dung. But Archimere not home, so worthless idiot watches the those Archimere's big words. Gave name, but worthless idiot no understand. That's so? Worthless idiot should ask Stinkfoot or Catbreath what they say. How often you beat your crew, huh? I joined crew? I joined crew!
Leave it to me.
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira, I'd never seen Aruihi run so fast.
Do you think the Audra Colossus would come here next?
Pray to Cahopa, it does not.
Sure.
Takehu, you have shirked your...
Guildmaster, be reasonable. I skipped one lecture...
You went alone. I asked for patience, but as usual...
My patience wears thin.
I say Ngati weeps at her pet. For a water shaper who treasures his duty to the goddess, you spend too many days cavorting...
Insufferable. Did you need something? Or is it enough to bask in perfection? Did you need something? Or is it enough to bask in perfection? Kira, I bring art to the Guild of Water Shapers. What I am is to blame, I say. Just so. Blessed and cursed at birth, I say. Water shaping is Ngati's gift to the Huana, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes. The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse? The guild can wait until I am good and ready to return. Kara, I sent the prince a missive and heard nothing back. He is a busy warrior in a time of peace, I say. What say? Well, through our connection to the gods, the Huana mold water like it is clay. Easing it, we could sink every ship in Rauatai's fleet if they drew too close to the city. But some of us have gentler tastes. Some of us see water shaping for what it is. Well, surely you have seen my works across Nekitaka. Look to the antechamber of the Kahanga Palace for my apple of Ngati, or to the luminous bathhouse for my death. For as long as there have been Huana, there have been water shapers. But only since Tekehu has water.
Did you need something? I can feel the connection to Andra just like Myru taught me. But there's something missing. Maybe it's my form. Humming, huh? Never fancied myself a musical. Suppose I'll give anything a try.
Why not?
You have questions for me. Speak up, I say. Ikira, my pleasure. Water shaping is a talent bestowed on... Periki was the first in recent memory to organize the What else would you like to know? Our art is the yield of the Huana's ancient covenant. Our ancestors pledged to protect the luminous Adra, the islands, and the tribes. Ngati gift we control tides, prevent storm damage, and keep... Lately we haven't experienced and we represent the best of Huana achievement. Ikira, speak freely.
My eyes are peeled. Why not? Mine now. Sure. Would you look at this? Leave it to me. quickly and quietly.
What say, friend? The guild sanctum has water damage, I thought. I say it's been that way since I got here, but a sanctum for master water shapers, I say. I have never been there myself. Myru assures me the room has no need. Akira. Not all of us can boast of Takehu's talent. The guild didn't used to allow outside. Simply a caretaker. A duck caring for the guild hall usually...
Why not? It's mine now. Sure. My eyes are peeled.
Once a stranger.
Greetings, and welcome to my home. For what do you come to my villa?
Quick and quiet. Why not? See and not be. Pretty good, huh? There. Done. No sweat. Got it. My eyes are peeled.
For what do you...
At last. Akira, I have waited a lifetime.
Leave it to me.
There you are. I did not expect to wait. Should you not be a dwarf? Akira, but you are here to take me away, are you? I follow Magrin's way. Yet sickness took me before my time. Yes. To think, a Mutaru of the Kahanga tribe left to die alone and forgotten. Unthinkable. Then I was right to wait. Take my body to the temple. Burn my body there, so that it may be dedicated to me. You...
Sure. good, huh?
Hunter or prey?
Do you see? We have many animals. Akira.
So, it will be you, then. Then, I owe you an apology. I have collected many foes over the years. Akira? As Nungata Whale Splitter, I cleared the jungles and seas alike of slip. Akira? Often. It's been years since I tossed a harp. An occupational hazard, I said. Hunters do not. I miss traveling across the archipelago. But this, interested in taking up. I warn you that I deal in the heads. Enjoy a challenge, do. Let's cut your teeth on clever Bena. Bena was seen traveling. Ask away, Hunter. You are a busy man when you have a head to
You return.
Hold a moment. You may visit the palace and the queen meets with trading company vipers. Take care you are not bitten. Mere words. You will find her in her whether the queen will...
Why not?
While I am flattered by the esteemed Hazanui's confidence, I must wonder how my people are meant to have destroyed an entire colony overnight.
You tell us. It's no coincidence.
You speak as if I could command the tides.
I say our guest forgets it.
Brother, stand down. You are the one who mistakes my throne room an interesting visitor in difficult times. You cannot be here to deliver a favorable omen. Allow me to apologize as I... This one is a watcher blessed by Tangaloa.
I know this one. His parlor tricks frightened 10 years of every sailor in Queen's birth.
We assembled to discuss the darkening of Hasongo, one of Rawatai's colonies.
Huh. What sailor's tale is...
Have you not heard the rumors, Karu? Anadra Colossus.
How came a watcher from half the world away to be involved in these happenings? Enlighten the court. Tracking down a god who stands as tall as a mountain, my priests will trip over their feet to interpret his divine plan. Watcher, your truth is more I believe our course sets sail to the west of next. Something to add, Hazanui?
Only that Hasongo is a Rawatayan outpost.
Ma'am.
Maya's an expert sailor, and whatever comes your way, she'll see it.
If it gets me and Ashiza out of diplomat duty, we'd set sail with a drunk scolder at the helm.
You should feel no obligation to take on additional crew. The choice is yours.
If you think you can sprint, sail, or fly faster than me and Ashiza, you're welcome to prove us wrong.
The Watcher has no authority to insist. Your Highness, this outpost is a Rawatayan interest.
Highness, we must at least have your assurance that we will be informed.
I believe we are finished here. Aren't we popular? Take care at Hasong.
I say it is beyond time our guests lick their wounds somewhere else. Let's speak, Watcher, while we have the chance. Your coming is a favorable omen already. You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear at each other's throats. It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider to dig under the skin of our enemies. Save your manners for my sister. Hope I will not paddle around the island. You did not come this far to serve the crown, I say. But sailing is an expensive hobby. Loyal service can keep your galley stocked. Ikera, to patch a hull or stitch a sail is costly when supplies come from distant islands. The city has honest work for those in need, I say, and insists that everyone carry a heavy purse. I am Onikaza's shield. For a time, let it suffice. My sister and I both value action over fine words. My sister keeps a tight grip on it. Under our noses, I say. Do take this if you need proof. An envoy ship sank a day's voyage out of Nekataka. He wore that on his breast. My guards recovered it in a raid of the gullet. This confirms my suspicion. Nekataka has a... Smugglers and thieves cluster like rats in Delver's Row. A growth in the bowels of... I want someone to peddle the medallion to the black market. Earn the trust of these pirates, and learn how supplies come into my city. Yours is not a face that others will recognize. Let no one learn. When you travel down the mountain, seek Tekehu in Pariki's overlook. He is a god. Ngati's chosen knows of our troubles. He could also use a lesson in Tekehu was touched by the goddess Ngati at birth. We are left to interpret what the goddess intends by sending him among us. Juana look up to Ngati's chosen. Even if that sort of attention opens more doors than it closes, I say. Ikira, if I know Tekehu, he is be on your guard in the gullet. I fear the caverns run deeper than
No sweat. There. Leave it to me. Barati pays coin to feed the great eel. He smells one touch. You are a man who sits across a fire with death, Akira. For glutting mighty Tangaloa and hurling foes into their next life, rewarding those who appease the great. Tangaloa rolls up. Akira, ask. Continue the return when the...
You songwriters need a guild if you hope to learn discipline.
Not so. We speak in the tongue of Ngati and Amira. You're pretty... This may upset the puddle, but we can... The wind and sky.
Hey, I have missed our little talks.
Akira.
You make a habit of turning up uninvited. Kahopa, Tangaloa. Welcome, our guest. Nothing to fear, I say. If a queen cannot wrangle, there are many leagues between here and Hasongo. Sail west from Nekataka's heart. There. You have it from a queen. Watcher, I hope you're enjoying my city. We are the stewards of the... How long does coral grow? It is said the tribe, the one which taught us... It is said that for so long as our Speak on. A friend of the crown should... Fine beasts, are they not? I named them Kahopa and Tangaloa. Aruihi thinks I should feed my... Nekataka is older than our memory. The Huana, of course. The mark of our... Walls and districts are not... And our future, I say. If we can, but... The Valians were very... When cannon shot echoed across... My brother thinks I am... First, a question of... The city is not how the tribes would live. There are angles of the city I cannot see from my garden. What place has Nekataka in the great pattern of the dead fire? Nekataka is not the stones on which it rests. If you would know the city, speak to its people. Because we are the shrub in the shadow of an old growth. Even the gods may protest. Aruihi would have me force them back to their... Akira. But listen how the Watcher... I cannot plant a seed in untilled soil. Akira, the trading companies send spies to every corner of the mountain. I say there are places they cannot go. You and Aruihi think alike. This is my oasis, I say. But you did not climb all the way up the mountain to pay compliments, I say.
Did you need something? Or is it enough to bask in I had not expected the prince to respond so quickly. Serpent's crown is under pressure, I say. And what exactly did Prince Aruihi tell you? Black market? This has... The prince did not mention... I had thought the guild would be his first concern. I expect that the prince... Let us speak of this somewhere else. One can consider a way. Lead on. It will be good to put some distance but a fair warning, Captain. Ingati gifted her favorite son with more. Leave. I say you.
No problem.
Did you need something? I had not. What exactly did Prince Aruihi tell you? Black market? This, the prince. I had thought the guild would be his high. Let us speak of this somewhere else. One can never consider a way.
Candles and bombs. Shiny. Thank you.
Surely as
Gods darn it, Samhain, I wasn't doing any wrong. They were beating him just for begging. Ugh.
Language, Missy. What if your mama heard you speaking that filth? I think she'd tan you up good, I do.
Color me unconcerned.
Do swine stink like shit? I'm guessing you're not here to worship. Then what can I do for you? No more than anywhere else. No sense fighting it. The water... Oh, yes. People are afraid. Angry. Change. The shining gods got many faces. But our gods return.
Our paths cross again, Watcher, as he desires for me to help you. That might be the most I've ever liked Samhain. Usually she doesn't have half so much backbone. Though she likes to peck as much as a hen. I guess it's the nature of light to want to best the darkness. But you can't have balance like... But you... Though she likes to peck as much as a hen, but you... I got enough people telling me how to live every second of my day. Only one who's got it. Not my folks, not Samhain, not some... Reckon no more than you do. Some folk need the light to fight the evils in the darkness. Me and my lantern, much as we can be. Best take those words back, right now. I'm gonna hex you so your jigglies rot off. All right, maybe not. But I can tell you where to stick it and bid you a friendly farewell.
Leave it to me.
May Aethys's light shine upon you.
Why not?
Hungry? Come on up. Don't be shy. The Shining God will bless you for it, sir. That coin will help those in need. Gone, shed light upon my path.
Why not? Leave it to me. See and not be seen. Why not?
Be welcome. We gather to honor the goddess. For we must earn the strength to it. Do you believe so? It is not in might alone that Margran holds influence. There is purpose. It is an opportunity to learn. Each obstacle is a challenge with Kira. Rain and wind is a better teacher than any priest. Muhai? Muhai has broken with Wahana. The queen has forbade that any should strike without a group of the Wapua. Muhai misled. The queen would have us join our tribes into one raised fist. There are those who kill by sword and those who kill by cunning. So too did she act on her own, against her own people. She does not deserve the honor of walking with the gods. It is good of you to care so. Come, give me the body. I will bury her beyond the great sea. You would defy the word of our queen? Muhai is dead. Come, give me the... You are not of the Kahanga tribe. For what do you do this? Akira, outsider, have you no shame? Selfishness, you would defy the word of our queen? This will not go unnoticed, outsider.
It is done. I can feel it. I am certain of it. You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me. When I was yet not too sick to rise, and had hope of leaving, I will not sail. I will...
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast?
I dare you to
all
go
by yourself?
inside.
You swore a vow to me in Tir Evron that you would return the souls of the Hollowborn to the cycle. And now you will reap the reward of your deceit.
You just have to aim for the eyes.
Sure. Would you look at this? Pretty good, huh?
Come closer to the altar. Come. I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Bereth, to record deity of life, and I beseech you, digest and record before that blessed. All right. I will address your inquiries. But the same. Your life when they'd now all things under the they're the bodies are protected, liturgies, all of this better. The timing's getting tighter. I know you'd my eels. The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could not just anyone can escape the hanging sepulchres. Allah, maybe you're stronger than you look. I'd best not let this check. There's a sacred tech. I need it. If it never was added, I prayed for decades. I'll tell you what he's no one I read somewhere. Issair fought hard for it. Berath kept him alive. You've got to go outside. On the lower walk, priests before me. All death. They're from the long forgotten. They got carved. They're well guarded. All right. You're my best chance. The dead with their souls. Not everyone's born. End of the turn. But first, I've got to been wasting away for months. Cats, maybe you can see. A flawed messenger like me.
Leave it to me. It's mine now. Sure. Why not? Would you look at this? Wow, isn't this fancy? Quickly and quietly.
Quae silvis mitum! Proacten!
Eh? Eh? Sure.
You like that? After him!
Hmm?
Let's do this!
Yeah. Hmm? Hmm?
Sacred food!
Eh?
Sacred food!
Yeah. Eh?
Sacred food!
Hmm? Yeah. Hmm?
Sure.
It's mine now. Why not? No sweat. Got it. Leave it to me.
umbrella. Burned. Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there. I am fine, which is not to say I, like the other... I had a I wish only to in any case, why are you here? It is a Monday. I had intended to perform the sense. My experiments were successful, and the ship, just a bit of... I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander. I am, of course. With the aid of a device of copper and Audra, I have uncoupled my soul from my body, freeing myself of Barith's wheel. I belong only to myself now. You do. Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you on something of a permanent basis? This blade is not merely... There are no end of swordsmen in the... I have a vested interest. You have a ship of your own and are clearly well-traveled. I suspect I would encounter more... Are you certain? Might I convince you to reconsider? Oh.
Leave it to me.
Watcher, I assume you're here to raise the tower. No? Smash the machines, then? Don't be ridiculous. Of course, we can always use more. Any chance you have an interest? Certainly.
You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do? Not the cozy. Good test of the equipment, too. We're working on making it less delicate. Our junior researchers are still a little... Cozy? Are these other races? I never thought I'd get even a glimpse of his work. Fascinating. Inaccurate, but fascinating. You do not mind if I hold on to this?
Why not?
Come to watch us work? It's not as exciting when we're... Sure thing, amico. Comes with the job. Well, a few years in a deal will do. Probably would have been better off talking to the bugs. It took us a few months to adapt. A few bad shots. Oh, things are much... So, no riots. For now, eh? No trouble if you...
A door watcher. Fancy a look at... Have a look.
Supplies! Get your supplies here! Consider... Certainly.
Payment for heads. It could be no... Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you? Transmuting act, I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. If you would forward, Dugra the Ascetic is wanted for crimes. The Orlin wanders the wilderness. Speak freely, I say. I am a pal. I also enjoy the coin bond. I will be here when you...
Halt. What is your business at the brass? You're the watch. Grand Secretary at Sura wants to meet you. Once you're inside, her office is at the back of him, but I am...
Sure.
Beat it. I don't have time to chit. Not a chance, amigo. Fascina sent you, didn't she? Soft as down, but not a single fence willing to pay me a fair price. Maybe they've got... Really? Where were you when I need... Here he comes, and I'm too late. If Hamuto doesn't give me an extension on my debt, I'm a dead man.
So, Berteno, you hired him?
Huh? No, I didn't. That is, I would never go behind your back.
A silent mercenary. This is a private matter. Your interference, do I? One can be adherent to the tenets of maritime law and still be seen as a monster. You must care a great deal. 400 pyres are what Berteno owed. Indentured servitude. I trust this, then our business is concluded.
I can't believe I'm finally out of debt. For the first time in my life, I'm free. If you see Fascina, it's a new...
Pretty good, huh? There. Hey, that's not bad. My eyes are peeled. Wow, isn't this fancy?
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Craftsman, if you... Those are just Rawatite...
Leave. No,
The Valiant
the brass.
spies
We
come
answer to him, not to you. If you think we're... These Valians are always sending their spies to...
And these Rawatayans think correct. And how am I suppose...
Good riddance to...
With sails unfurled and sword held high, to battle for glory and Rautai.
I've got all sorts of goods and supplies, because I'm from Rawatai. I guess it used, but they were some wax romantic about, I don't know. We've got the right. Funny thing is, the usual way, I guess. That's a better subject. Take a look.
Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
Clear skies, my friend. I know of you already, Captain. The boats of our your ship. An official for every ship sunk. A Scylla wave skipper, most excellent. Ask away, my privateer. Our enemy, let no one say.
Time I ship out with some soft-handed runt.
Why does your Ronga carve his name into a rock? For what are you
The brass surely you can see what a fine stronghold this is. Please. We transformed a rocky cove.
This rocky, these Rawats,
To strive is to...
Why change the world when you can learn to live in? But for what? Akira.
The Ranga Nui. And it's a commemoration to show what he built.
Oh.
All this trouble over a
did
tablet of
Yorubaru
fucking
also write their
stone.
names on
If my company, I help finance expeditions around. Not very romantic from behind. It's a handsome piece. I won't dispute that point. I suppose it's no. We're looking for a route. Stands to reason that I believe that he had dealing. Archimerism. He relies on imps. When you've lived as long as Archimere, I suppose trust. Fine by me. I'm looking forward to the day. All of her like the rest of the Hawana. She, as you say. I heard tell word now his soul is back. When it comes, the Ranganui seeks to sat.
Forth to victory, Ravatai! Triumph over your foes! Storms shall never bend your backs, nor battles break your swords!
Green islands and blue skies.
The locals don't know how good they have it.
You just keep turning up. Things being what they are in the archipelago, Rawatai needs a shooter more than it needs a diplomat. What do you say? Who says I can't have it both ways? Sailing after a god beats scaring seagulls away from the powder house with Ishi here.
The former Lord of Cadnua and one-time Terrifier you have not brought. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god. Tell that to my dead at Hasongo. Just what the archipelago needs. He must be stopped. Anything can be stopped with sufficient. The Valians won't lift. No one takes charge to solve. Look around. Dead fires, yet much of it is on it. It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many That's a naive view. One Rautai's but it remains a and those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire. If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place, and if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally. The disaster at Hasongo remains that's on hold until you. Atsura, his office is downstairs. He can tell you more. Hazatoa, Atsura's good. You look like you've come with a purpose. It happened a year into my first lucky hit. I ran below. The fire was already spreading and making. I smothered what I could with my uniform, pulled the rest away with my own hands. Sure, letting my ship go down and losing my crew along with it, there's a cost to every victim. I'll bet you already.
Forget that part. Except the Hasanui. It's just, I'd heard you must have traveled lots, seen all sorts of amazing places. Now, I love Rawatai, but it's hard. I really wish I could. Maybe if you impressed, all the time. Where's my white leaf? Stop daydreaming. So bore me, if you lose the ledgers again, I'll have you clean all this time, I didn't.
Why not?
Did you see those awful verses by the kitchen?
They weren't that bad.
Rhyming Hasanui with kablooey?
Watch your Nui. I'm not one for ostentation, but your remarkable display. Few with I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal and why not? By one but, it's my business to look after the mainland's interest, and it is a place of entirely too much talk. And I find that the more talk one hears, the less it means. You are the demand for their worse, their but you can curtail their growth. By snapping up land, we need to. The Valians, I hear you. If your abilities find the luminous, this should encourage them to develop the resources they have, rather than reaching for more. Because if the Valians claim Poko Kahara, it is the locals who will truly suffer. Deadfire is a tumultuous. I do not have the precise location of Poko. Now, what else can I do for you? It's a trading post, of course. Anything worth building is worth protecting. It's a trading. Rawatai is rich in saltpeter, copper. The Valians have become. We learned the value of defending our clear skies. It's a trading post. I just did.
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Me neither. That's why I leave epics to the lore college.
Criticism easier than creating.
Would you look at this? Pretty good, huh? There. Why not?
Hi, Miko. It is good to see you. It has been several years, no?
My eyes are... To the sea and up. Sure.
Come to gawk, too? My punishment's over, you know. I punched my captain. Though maybe he shouldn't have insulted me. He asked. It escalated. I'm not still a scramble-root at heart. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm sure you... Let's talk again.
Cannonball. Cold as winter until suddenly she's not.
If this is about the Hazatoa tournament, they always pay on time. Also, but the Amawa have some of the soldiers. Like I said, none of the regulars are looking. You're a captain working for the Royal Deadfire Company. Try the razors.
Please, I did.
Enough.
Let him go!
Bia, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flop.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Be careful. To the old city, Ikira. And the gullet is no place to wander. Totaro? I cannot be certain of these wicked sorts overrun the hers is. You will probably find her there. Are you mad or merely lost? Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook. The gullet is no place to wander, Ikira. And I cannot fathom.
Leave it to me. Sure.
Was taking Bataro not enough for you? Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you... Forgive me. My village was not like this. Never. That is... I hear it is somewhere in the next... His hut is just along the walkway to the southwest. Bataro is punished already, I say. Which are you? The traitor. But what reaches the gullet? Oh, the Rawatayans promised Akira, and Bataro said we would finally leave. It is only enough outside in the village. I only want. I heard they say she. Bataro went. Next I see him. The guards are dragging. Everyone knows. Bataro took. I would offer it to you, but it is that much copper would only bring suspicion. Besides, maybe Suduza will accept it in exchange for passage. Many ship. They say the Principe, but the Rawatayans have mighty cannons, and we are 6. 3 children, such a at least that is, but here, we are all strangers. I could never it is a big, and please, help him if you can. We are 6. My village was not like Suduzo. They say she is a but she threw, but always Bataro with, but a Raparu and never. That is the I hear it is one day, the Mataru.
Wow, isn't this fancy?
How did you hear that? About the boss?
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Do we expect any form?
We do not, Seduzo.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another, the one who threatened me. These Huana learned too many pretty words from the... In a few years, these people will all learn... But you asked about... This fellow wanted... I told him there was none to be had. Certainly better heartless than... He told me he had... Then he shows me a swollenet, a marked coin. I knew then that I was dealing... I called for the guards, and they dragged him away. I would have nothing... But I hear the... Proprietor... Nothing I can do. The passenger court... Why do you bring this to me? He and his people are... Perhaps that is good. He's upstairs. What is your business with me? Nearly done. What is your business with me? There's nothing I can do. Why do you bring this to me? Pity will not... I can take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his... Send them to me. The sooner we leave, the better. And I told you there is none. The 3 I agreed to take will barely fit in the hold at...
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Sure. No sweat.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Why not?
He does this every...
Cheers. What do you require? That sounds unsanitary. We had a contract, and if you're looking for work, indeed, a most agreeable arrangement. Out of the question. And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take... That will not... to Queen's Birth.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome. Need something? Whoa now, fresh face. I know a Mataru trap when I see one. And I'm not looking to be... Only a fool rests easy in the gullet. You'll want to take that medallion over to Delver's. Take a right. The first... I'm sure I don't need to tell if Dario doesn't gut you first. Need something? What's the neighborhood without a... Well, I was born here. Of course.
Sure. Why not? Quickly and quietly.
Why do you bother me, little kith? You're all little. No, the gullet reeks of illness. How do you mean? I don't work for free. This will do.
What is your business with me? That is convenient for you. The births are paid for. Just do it soon.
See and not be seen.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate.
Eyes are peeled.
After him!
Quick, toss me something else.
Can't do it.
Take this. Gotta try something else. This weapon's no good to me. missed.
Yeah?
Sacred food!
Hmm?
Sacred food!
Eh? Yeah. Hmm?
Sacred food!
Yeah.
Sacred food!
Hmm?
You like that? Leave it to me.
My village was not like this. What? Of course not. He worked on the docks, I'm sure of it. Please, no more. The Overseer looks for a reason to talk. What say, then? May Amira's winds ever blow.
Why not?
You've caught the eye of someone important. If you're interested in making good pay, once you reach the alleys, go to the bullies, guard, tell them dare.
I say Beha did right leaving the gullet. She went and did what she needed.
I'll miss Beer and her ilk. Can't without them.
I hear you. What? I see. I have heard people speak. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat. Grown. The Rapara. This is the fruit. All spoils are gifted to the. It is the way the dawn star. There was a man, but for days now. Ulug was never late. The queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's, if you do not know your way to the row, someone at the hole may be able to help. You must, if you do not follow the path, you mean the black, the guards do. I do not know. I've lived, though you can see, both time once. We long before many now the Mataru. If we cannot, Peatly as a child speak, and I will.
Leave it to me. Quickly and quietly. Why not?
Got nothing here worth selling or stealing. Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. It's hard. There's some sick repar and hidden. Because they've got drowner's lung. A gift fills your lungs with... Eventually, you just lie there. I heard some realized what it was. Only cure. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Neskолько. You can get nearly any, unfortunately, but I bet you could find criminal types like to wet their throat. We tried. Best I can tell, our food went to the Queen's table. That's a question for Samhain. She's high priestess at the... Need something? About the only honest one. Not that I need to tell you. And Dario and his principal. He runs most of the... Some say he's an... Either way, all the while... Some are driven from. Others hear stories of the foreign. As best we remember what it's like to... That's what Dario and... And whenever the city... Some days, other days...
Sure. See and not be seen.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? What is it? Akira, no thanks.
Traveler, have you any food? You've a scrap to spare. Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry. Thank you, travel. The black, but if Hanoi cannot help you, always little falls to our... But they too tithe to... Forgive me, our elder is there. The black but if Hanoi...
Ventre, a moment. I saw you speak to my dear amico Degnos, so I thought to myself, why, I am wounded. But what did you think of its contents, Quay? That is good to hear. Would you like an escort to Queen's? Were I a more fragile man, I might have found a great perguano.
Island folk tend to take your time.
Where is my seal? Postinago, did you take it again? You will feel the bite of the cat's tail if you have lost it, boy. Who would dare speak to me thus? Is this Nazanalia?
An acquaintance only.
First you waste my servant's time, and now you have the gall to waste mine as well. It is impolite to go through others' things. Your manners are atrocious. Were you raised in a barn? I do not doubt you found their conversation quite engaging.
That is not...
Que? Where is my seal? You will feel the bite of the cat's tail. Who? Is this Nazanali a friend of yours? First you waste my servant's time. And now you have... It is impolite to go through others' things. Your man...
And that is not a...
Tiveros! Degnos, you will explain this. Where is my seal? You will feel the bite of the cat's tail if you have a delivery boy with a smart mouth. What a surprise! If you are not a servant... Is this Nazenali a friend of yours?
An acquaintance on...
First you waste my servant's time.
A cozy Fentry. It is not as you must think. Complanca, hear me out. Tiverus! Well, I am in your debt. Please, take this. I will reward...
Our business is resolved, and my business is my own.
No problem.
You're back. Kue, any news? You are willing to put up all that money. What of the gloves? What happened to them? At least I know Arkemir won't take your discount as well. Imp, go hang Lond. I'm only doing this for how you hear. Burn Arkemir's mana down for... What else do you need? The imps that guard them Arkemir plays with do with that what you will. Do you look for some...
Island folk, take your time.
I've got all sorts. Take a look.
Hey, that's not bad. Would you look at this? No sweat. Pretty good. Good, huh? Got it. Sure. Quickly and quietly.
Silves, me too!
Sure. Leave it to me.
The hero of the Reparu visits me at... You must forgive the cryptic introduction. Though these are modest, but had I only known there was a watcher, a pleasure. I am thinking we could begin, and I need only... There is an artifact called... I would like you to... Watcher. Takano is a man. His villa is the... With your genteel... After all, when you have the cornet, it is an old... Ages ago, both. Or I do not believe... I have told you all you need to know. It is an... Ages ago, both. I do not... Have you any other? What do you require? A matter of principle. In Nekataka, keep it. Who said a store life in the dead fire is patience? First, why must we once? But as our fame, many of these new bloods have no sense. And if we discuss the new bloods are principally a most agreeable topic. It is an ages of both. I do not. Have you any other? What do you require? Let us hope so. And now the real work begins. It lies just below Del. My associate Gwenfen will await you outside a passage. In the old, I did not realize the prospect of forgotten treasures, and among the ruins is a certain. The old city is the secrets. The shell you find. It is said the. For now, take this. It is an ages ago. Both. I do not believe. I have told you all. When you leave, you will find a There is a lift in Del. Once you descend, Gwenfen will await you and the.
Wow, isn't this fancy? Eyes are peeled. Why not?
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you. Food, of course. Then you'd best ask it. But careful, I have...
Looking for some in the shop?
It's mine now. Sure. No sweat. There. Pretty good, huh? No sweat. Pretty good, huh? Got it. Got it. Leave it to me.
Our buyer in Defiance Bay needs another shipment of Svev.
Not so loudly, but send it at once. Ernedza has not seen you before. Wait, but I am mistaken. But how did you hear? There is something I can get? Of course.
Sure. Quickly and quietly. Leave it to me. Why not? Sure. No problem.
You need a blade. Older man.
Why not? Pretty good, huh?
Got it.
No sweat.
What secrets does it bring?
Let us see. Let us see. The language of tongue. Why, a watcher, the deer wood, the... We wish to...
A city.
Another in the...
It teems with... But your friends...
You the Watcher? Dario said you can pass.
Hold it right there, mate. State your business. I mean it. Oh, right. There, across the water. If you've come this far, be it...
And do, or where I see it, you've got two options. You can tell me who sent you. What for? I've already got an M. You say Ulu's got himself murdered. And you had nothing to do with it. Ulu wasn't any rough. Everyone in the gullet, and though it pains me to say it, if they might leave the secret, say I happen, loot me no less, if you're a them Valiant trading. Otherwise, you could raid them in. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, 30,000 copper ought to cover it. Always a pleasure. Bide where you... Well, regale me. Guess I heard as much. Hello, Swap. Well, regale me. What in Andra's tit was that for? Gods, you're madder than me. Of course, once he was a master sailmaker. It's a mistake. He's shattered, but know what makes you a pirate? Loves sailing. It's I. But Aldi, you don't see me flying for untapped. Continue. Now, I'll ask you again to make it worth my... I invite you to hand it over swiftly, then. Ah, what lovelies. The commander of my fleet, and the relentless leader of us. You bloods, a deal's a deal, then. We'll catch us a fresh con. The Ruparu will have to stand... Come. Well?
It's mine now. Sure. Pretty good, huh? There. Why not? Let's see. Sure.
Let's get this over with. It's darker than Andra's asshole in here. All yours. Dario said you know what to do.
Leave it to me.
Stand back. Get ready for anything. Where's the rest? Is that it? There's an old temple of Andra. Dario said it. The one we need is big. I'll wait here. Come to. You know, the Juana send people down here. I'm a bruiser. Not much, apparently. You can take whatever you can. Got something for me? Thought we'd been through this. What are you saying? Anyway, if the boss wants. If the boss didn't tell. The sooner we get that.
Why not? Eyes are peeled. to me. See and not be seen. Quietly. Would you look at this? See and not be seen. No sweat. Got it. Why not? It's mine now. My eyes are peeled.
Silvis mitum!
After him! Won't work. Eh? Gotta try something else.
Take this.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
This weapon's no good to me.
That's not good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Quick, toss me something else. Sacred move! Sacred move!
Yeah.
Sacred move!
Better try something else. Yeah. Eh? Sacred move! Sure.
There is something I can get for you? Merla, when it dug its lair, it did not even... They say it does not do to have a mind... Merla, when it dug it... If I do, but this spindle man... If I do, but this... They say it does not do...
Quickly and quietly. Leave it to me. Pretty good, huh? No sweat. There. Done.
What do you require?
Need something? That could save an awful lot of sick people. Right out of character for you, Watcher. That's the stuff, all right. Thank you.
It was as I feared. The gullets, thank you. Speak. I've never, should you need refuge. May I mere...
Kira, but have you pried any secrets from the gullet yet? Undercroft, a darker, more only Kaza and I are the mind. At least Delver's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps. What say? You hit upon my curiosity. You are quick to come. If the black market will expel Delver's Row is safe, be sure that I do not. I had my suspicions. When it comes to the dignity of the guild, Akira, only Kaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. Akira, but at least I cannot say that I desire to send. Does the name Ukaizo mean anything? Ukaizo was the home of the story or no? Our tribes are to that end. I sent an expedition to Matario Kozi, one of the sanctuary. Naturally, I say, before you go, the expedition, I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka. We found this at the palace doorstep. One mystery heaped on another, I say. Convenient? No. Take care if you alight on Matario. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage.
A Tepu, drawer of maps. I have nothing to sell unless you are needing. There is not a Juana in all of the... Oh, if I could walk... The same thing we all hope, but if I recently had the pleasure to discover... rediscover death. I did not mean... Should you land on a sanctuary... I was surveying the waters around... The shore twisted. I did not make it far up the beach before Our ancestors marked off some thousands. The Juana survived by taking shelter. Since those days, I am told that the Waha... Understand. Imagine how much history... if I will not deny curiosity. Got it.
Silmis mitum!
That's not good. Hmm? Yeah. Hey, that's not bad. No problem. There. Done.
Silmis mitum!
This weapon's no good to me. How'd I miss? Hmm? Quick, toss me something else. Eh? Hmm?
Row 10!
This weapon's no good to me.
Word and rock!
puedes decirles mito.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Sacred food!
Better try something else. You like that? Quick, toss me something else. Eh?
Sacred food!
Yeah. Take this. Better try something else. Yeah. Sure. Pretty good, huh? Got it. My eyes are peeled. Why?
if you need iron or steel.
Island folk, take your time.
as anything but the Naga's nethers, won't you?